Hey, what's going on, Soul Family? John Tez here, making another video. I just got finished working out. Um, I wanted to make a video just basically explaining what we're aiming to accomplish. And so we're not really aiming to accomplish, it's just that like our take of the sneaker culture, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's into the sneaker culture and like it's about hoarding or who got the most, the most pair of shoes. It's like this hoarding trend and I decided like probably like 3 or 4 years ago. It's just like I had so many pairs of shoes. I was just like, man, this is ridiculous. Like so, while I was sitting down and putting some research into this business, I was asking myself, what can I do to make this business different, or make this company that I'm working to start? How can I make it different from everyone else? And at the time, I started to live a healthier lifestyle. I weighed 450 pounds at one point in my life, and I decided, that I had to change, or I wasn't gonna survive. I was like 27, 28 years old, and I decided like that I needed to change my lifestyle and just become more healthier. So I started out walking, and I would walk from my house to my dad's house, which is probably about one and a half, a little bit over 1.5 miles. Walk down from my house to his house and then back home. So about 3 miles a day. I started out doing it 3 days a week. Um, and that first week, no, not the first week, but after that first week, I was up. I started to add days. So, when I first started, it started out 3 days a week, and then that following week it was four. Then the week after that it was five, and so on until I got up to six. I take a day off to rest. So, excuse me, I'm still a little under the weather. I don't know how I caught the flu, but I ended up catching the flu, and it kicked my butt. Like it laid me down for a week. I just started working back out yesterday and today, and it's kind of hot out right now. It's early. Well, I got an early start. I've been up all night. I've been up since yesterday. I haven't been to sleep yet. But what I'm aiming to do is change the sneaker culture. Okay, we've been we've all collected the shoes, and we got all these shoes. So some of us are hoarding multiple pairs of shoes, and they just sitting there rotting away, not doing anything with them, and it's just like we need to do something different. So I decided I wanted to. I actually got this inspiration from a video I saw on YouTube. I think it was last year or the year before. It was a guy who started collecting Jordans, and he said that him doing that it changed his life. He stopped drinking and everything. And it was just like that's kind of it sparks something in you. Like, man, it's kind of like what I'm doing with this weight loss journey, because I wear a different pair of Jordans every day. What I'm saying, just to keep me motivated, and that's what it sparked in me. I'm saying, like, why can't this sneaker culture be something that inspire people to do something great with their life? What I'm saying, or do something great within their lives. Why does it have to be about us collecting so many pairs of shoes that at one point in time it's just like ridiculous? People talking about they got two, three, $400,000 worth of sneakers, and it's like, for what? Like, for what? Like, even if you sell them, how many people can afford to pay you $2 or $300,000 for your shoes? It's not a lot of people out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like hoarding all that stuff, hoarding all those sneakers and shoes, and just so you can have bragging rights about how much your shoe collection is worth. Like that's pointless, and it don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I want you to do? I want you to show me something. What can you do in those shoes? Can you do something great with your life? That's what I'm working on. I've lost over 100 pounds so far. Um, Started my own company. Um, and it's all been, the main thing that's been keeping me motivated is, what I'm saying, is a legacy that Jordan left. What I'm saying, that's why I'm Jordan loyalist. Like, I have on Space Jam now. they're beat up. You know what I'm saying? They're not beat up, but the soles are yellow. They're a little dirty because I walked through some grass earlier, but I don't care. It's like these things are not gonna last me forever. I don't place value on them. I place more value on myself for walking in these shoes and deciding to do something great with my life, like Jordan did with his. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me having a closet full of shoes or a room full of shoes and saying like I got this and I got that and then I'm a better sneakerhead or I'm a better sneaker enthusiast than you are. I was like, that's pointless, that's dumb. No, you're not. You know what I'm saying? My thing is don't just wear these shoes. Don't just buy these shoes just to have them, just so you can say you can have them and brag and take Instagram pictures and all that stuff. Like, do something with your life. You know, it's like it's hard out here for everybody. It's not the easiest thing to, what I'm saying, to start your own business. Like I'm learning, I'm still learning this. This is something I've never done this before, so it's a learning process for me. But I'm taking everything a day at a time, and I'm taking everything as a learning experience. Because I learned from my bad decisions, and I apply what I learned to my life as it should be. You know what I'm saying? That's one lesson that I learned from Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he made mistakes. He made mistakes over and over and over again. He failed over and over and over again, but he learned. He went back, sat down, self-corrected, reviewed himself, self-observed himself, self-corrected, and applied what he learned from those mistakes to the next game. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get better. It's not about being perfect out the gate. It's about progressing into something great. It's a progress. It's not, excuse me, something that you just jump into and dive in head first. Like no, it takes steps to it. Like it's like with me and my weight loss journey. I'm weighing 450 pounds, and I decided that I wanted to lose the weight, and I started walking. That was the hardest day of my life. Like when I started walking, I wanted to give up every step I took. I wanted to give up, but I said no. I'm not giving up. Because if I give up, I'm going to die, and I didn't want that to happen. So I did what I had to do. I kept going, and I just kept telling myself over and over and over again, this is not going to last forever, and it didn't. When I got to my destination, I sat down. My legs were on fire. I mean, you could see like my muscles contracting in my leg. They were so tired, because it's something that I have never done. I've never lived a healthy lifestyle. I made bad decision after bad decision from past experiences and traumas that I was holding on to. But one thing that kept me happy in my life, and one thing that I was, proud that I was proud to be a part of, was the sneaker culture. And in a way, it actually helped me, change things within myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause when I decided that I wanted to do something, Michael Jordan already gave me an example and showed me that whatever it is that I set out to do can be done. Cause I'm pretty sure when he set out to, become what he became, he told himself that he wanted to become that. And he worked hard every day. Exercise. No, I'm recording a video for my YouTube channel. Sorry, that was my one of my friend's sons. Um, but he set out every day to to become what he became. You know what I'm saying? It didn't happen overnight. Like it's a progress. Things happen a day at a time. I'm pretty sure when Jordan was little, he just knew he was great. Like, and failure or rejection is not a bad thing. Like when I look at the story of Michael Jordan, and I hear that he was cut from his high school basketball team. I said I know how that feels to be rejected. But every time I've gotten rejected, I've gotten better because I proved those that rejected me wrong. And and that's the same thing that Jordan did. Like, okay, you rejected me now, but I'm gonna show you the next time, and you're gonna see that I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I feel about myself. Like I got rejected a million times, and every time I've gotten rejected, it didn't do nothing but motivate me to prove those people wrong. And now I'm taking that to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Jordan mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a state of mind that you have to enter into when when you do anything in life. Don't just do something. If you're gonna do anything, you know what I'm saying, just why not be great at it? Anybody can just do something. I could just walk around and do anything, but why not try to be great at something? Not even try. Why not be great at something? Because you can be great at it. All you have to do is tell yourself in your mind that you're great at it, and work hard, stay diligent, stay determined, Stay loyal, stay dedicated, stay faithful, stay you. You know what I'm saying? And keep moving forward. Don't let nothing or nobody tell you you can't do nothing. Because the only person that can speak for you is you. So speak for yourself. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do nothing. Because when they tell you you can't, they only speaking for themselves. So, excuse me. So that's what this video is about. Starting something new with the sneaker culture. It ain't just about the shoes. It's about what you're doing. I've lost over 100 pounds already. All right, it's my father. Say hi to the YouTube people. Huh? Stop being mean. But yeah, I ain't even posted yet. I'm gonna post it. But anyway, do something great in it. Don't just wear them. Don't just collect them. Don't just have a whole bunch of shoes sitting around collecting dust, riding away, dry riding, yellowing, having stuff just to say you having it. That's old. You know what I'm saying? We own something different. Like that. I'm part of the first generation sneakerhead, and we created this current trend, and it's our job to start something better with it. You know what I'm saying? The generation that's supposed to come in behind us and do something greater than it, and it's like they just turn it into something terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's competition and low self esteem, a lot of insecurities involved, and people just making other people feel bad for not having as many shoes as my father on this motorcycle, but you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here just making other people feel bad for not being able to, afford every pair of shoes to come out, or they ain't, this or that because the shoes they got on ain't popular, or ain't nobody checking for them, or it's just what are those, vines going around. I think that's the dumbest shit. You know what I'm saying? That to even come up with, like, I wrote an article about that on our website too. Visit the website, check out the articles. What are those? Or what are these? I believe it is. What are these? So check it out. Read it. Let me know what you think. It gives you a different aspect because like I grew up in Cleveland. I'm in Cleveland right now. I'm on St. Clair. If anybody from Cleveland know about St. Clair, St. Clair is not an area where it's a lot of money. Most of the people around here live in poverty. They're working class people, barely getting by, living paycheck to paycheck. And a lot of people buy what they can afford. And for people going around making these videos trying to make fun of other people, in the shoes they have on and stuff like that, is just like stupid because you're not even taking into consideration that, some people just got hard lives out here, and a lot of these kids don't even have a say so over their finances or the financial situation that their family's in. So for you to come and make it worse by pointing out and making fun of them, is like you don't even know how much more damage you're causing to this person. You know what I'm saying? Like the people ain't got no compassion, and if you think that a pair of shoes make you better than the next person, then you just stupid. You just stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't. Because like I tell people all the time, you got on a pair of Jordans and somebody else don't got on a pair of Jordans, but y'all still live in the same neighborhood. How much better off are you really? Because y'all still live in the same neighborhood, right? It's like same people that talk about people that got cars and don't got cars. Like you still live in the same neighborhood. So how much better off are you really actually doing in life? You're not. So let's be real about it. You know. So that what are those or what are these or whatever violence is going around. I think that's dumb. You know what I'm saying? We just got to do better as people. Like this culture, should be about love. That's what it was started off of. Most of us that got into shoes, it was because of Michael Jordan. I'm going to say everyone did. You know what I'm saying? Because when Michael Jordan came, the Jordans came out, everybody wanted them. And before Jordans came out, wasn't nobody checking for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think that Nike was on the brink of bankruptcy when they signed Jordan. I think they invested their last $900,000 into him. to endorse their products. So they were basically bankrupt, you know what I'm saying? And he turned their business all the way around. So Jordan is the main reason that this culture exists today. People want to get Tinker Hatfield and Nike and Phil 90 and all these other people credit, but I'm not gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? They had their parts in it, you know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't. I don't know. I can't even say we wouldn't have Jordan because if he would have signed with Adidas, I'm pretty sure everybody probably be walking around with the three stripes on right now, talking about Jordan. So, and if he still became what he became, then we be talking about the three stripes instead of Nike and Jordan. But in my opinion, Jordan is the main reason that this culture is what it is, why it started, because people didn't line up to go buy other shoes before Jordans came out, and that's a fact. Nobody went to line up to buy no goddamn Chuck Taylors. Nobody went lined up to buy no Air Force Ones. None of that. If it wasn't for Jordan, this whole thing wouldn't even exist. So that's my opinion on it. I've been wearing Jordans since 1985. I was 1 year old when I started wearing Jordans. So I've been wearing them my entire life. I'm 31. You know what I'm saying? I've been wearing Jordans my entire life. I'm a Jordan loyalist because as a kid, he gave me something to look up to. You know what I'm saying? He gave me something to believe in. And it was always myself. I just didn't know what it was that I wanted to do with my life. That I would love like he loved the game of basketball. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened that it was sneakers. Like I used to draw these sneakers. I just sit around in my room and draw sneakers and paint them in different colorways that I wanted them to be. um, Take my old shoes, old Jordans, and change the color. Before they had the Angelus Direct, I would go buy shoe polish. They only came in like basic colors like white, black, brown, blue, red. I would go buy the shoe polish, mask my shoes off, and paint the shoes a different color, whatever color I thought would look good on them. So, you know what I'm saying? It was like it was always my passion. I said it ever since I was a teenager. I wanted to own a shoe store. I just didn't know what kind of shoe store. And now I do know, and I'm in the, not in the process, but I started it in the process of growing it, and hopefully, we start some new trends in the sneaker culture, some more positive trends in the sneaker culture, and bring back the brotherhood that it once was before the competition and the money got involved into it, So I think I'm gonna end this video right there. Thank you for watching. Um, do something great. Be like Mike. Don't just hoard your shoes and think you're doing something because you ain't. You got all them shoes and your life ain't changed. You're working to get shoes. Start something. Be something. Do something. Be great at it. Love it. Be like Mike. It's all on you to change your life. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more to life than buying shoes. Start a company. If you like shoes that much, come up with something. Think of something. You know what I'm saying? Use your imagination and make that into your career. I turned my passion for the culture of sneakers into a career in a company. You can do the same with whatever it is. I've seen artists hear music all the time. You know what I'm saying? And if whatever it encourages you to do, these sneakers encourage you to do, and you love doing that, you know what I'm saying? Turn that into a career, and be like Mike at it. Be great at it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now I'm really going in this video. So y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later. Be posting another video real soon. All right. So.